Welcome to As a Man Thinketh, a timeless classic written by James Allen. This book has inspired millions around the world to discover one powerful truth: you become what you think about most of the time. Every thought that passes through your mind shapes your reality, your personality, and your destiny. This audiobook will help you understand how your thoughts influence your success, your health, your relationships, and your peace of mind. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next inspiring audiobook. Now, sit back, relax, and let's begin a journey into the power of your own mind. Chapter 1: Thought and Character. Every man is the sum of his thoughts. James Allen begins this book with a profound truth: your mind is the master weaver of your destiny. Whether you realize it or not, your thoughts are shaping the person you are becoming, day by day, choice by choice. Just like a garden that grows whatever is planted, your mind will produce either flowers of peace or weeds of misery depending on the seeds you sow. When you fill your mind with noble, uplifting, and positive thoughts, your life begins to reflect the same beauty and order. You become more patient, strong, and wise. But if you allow anger, envy, or fear to dominate your thinking, you will see these emotions appear in your words, habits, and destiny. Your outer world is simply a mirror of your inner world. Allen reminds us that character is not something we are born with, it is something we build. Every thought contributes to it. A kind thought makes us kinder. A selfish thought makes us colder. The way we think every day becomes the blueprint for the kind of person we are becoming: strong or weak, loving or bitter, peaceful or restless. Many people blame luck or fate for their problems, but Allen teaches that we are the creators of our own reality. If you wish to change your life, you must first change your thoughts. Transformation always begins in the mind, the hidden workshop where destiny is built. Just as a skilled gardener removes weeds to protect his flowers, we must also remove destructive thoughts from our minds. Replace doubt with faith, fear with courage, anger with understanding. Little by little, these inner choices transform the entire landscape of your life. So remember this truth: you are not a victim of circumstances, you are a creator of circumstances. Your thoughts are your tools, and your mind is your field. Cultivate it with care, and it will bring you peace, strength, and endless growth. The quality of your thinking will determine the quality of your life. Chapter 2: Effect of Thought on Circumstances. Our lives are not shaped by luck, chance, or destiny, they are shaped by our thoughts. Every situation we face, every success or struggle, is a reflection of what we hold in our minds. James Allen reminds us that our thoughts are like invisible architects, quietly building the world we live in. If our minds are filled with fear, anger, or doubt, our lives begin to mirror those feelings. But when we fill our hearts with hope, patience, and purpose, the world around us begins to change in beautiful ways. Think of life as a mirror. It doesn't show us what we want to see, it shows us who we are. When we smile, the reflection smiles back; when we frown, the reflection darkens. In the same way, our thoughts project themselves into our surroundings. A kind, calm, and disciplined mind naturally attracts harmony, while a restless or bitter one invites confusion and trouble. The truth is simple yet powerful: change your inner world, and your outer world will follow. People often blame circumstances for their condition. They say, "If only I had more money," or "if only people treated me better." But Allen teaches that these are only effects, not causes. The true cause lies deep within the mind. A person who learns to think clearly, work faithfully, and stay calm under pressure will rise above even the hardest conditions. On the other hand, one who allows resentment or laziness to rule their thoughts will always find life unfair. When we realize that our thoughts create our reality, we begin to take responsibility for everything that happens. This realization is not meant to bring guilt, but freedom. It means that we have the power to shape our future through conscious, positive thinking. By planting good seeds, patience, kindness, determination, we can harvest peace, opportunity, and success. The soil of the mind always gives back what we sow. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. Just as a gardener must pull weeds and water the soil daily, we must tend to our minds with care and discipline. Each time we replace a negative thought with a positive one, we take a small step toward a better life. Over time, these small steps create great change. A mind that once produced fear now produces courage, a heart that once carried worry now beats with peace. In the end, Alan's message is clear and timeless: we are the makers of our destiny. Life is not something that happens to us, it is something we create through our thoughts, choices, and attitude. When we learn to master our minds, we stop being prisoners of circumstance and become builders of our own happiness. The moment we change our thinking, the world begins to open its doors. Chapter 3: Effect of Thought on Health and the Body. The mind and body are deeply connected, more than we often realize. Every thought that passes through our minds leaves an imprint on our bodies. When our thoughts are filled with peace, kindness, and gratitude, our bodies respond with energy and balance. But when we hold on to anger, worry, or sadness, our bodies grow tense, tired, and weak. James Allen reminds us that we cannot separate the two. A healthy mind builds a healthy body, and an unhealthy mind slowly destroys it. Imagine your mind as the conductor of an orchestra and your body as the musicians. When the conductor is calm and focused, the music flows beautifully. But if the conductor is anxious or distracted, the music becomes chaotic. In the same way, a calm mind creates harmony in the body. Every heartbeat, every breath, follows the rhythm of your thoughts. If your thoughts are heavy and dark, your body feels that weight. But if they are light and peaceful, your body breathes freely and moves with grace. Worry is one of the greatest thieves of health. It drains the energy from your body, weakens your spirit, and clouds your judgment. When we constantly think of what might go wrong, our minds create stress, and stress poisons the body little by little. The same happens with anger. It burns inside like fire, damaging not only our hearts but also our peace of mind. Holding on to negative emotions is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. On the other hand, positive thoughts have a healing power. When we fill our minds with gratitude, forgiveness, and love, something amazing happens. Our breathing deepens, our hearts calm down, and our bodies begin to heal. The energy that once fed fear now nourishes life. A smile, a kind word, or a hopeful thought can do more for the body than any medicine. Inner joy radiates outward, it shines through the eyes, strengthens the immune system, and fills the heart with vitality. Peace of mind is the foundation of true health. It doesn't mean the absence of challenges, but the ability to stay calm in the middle of them. When the mind is still, the body finds rest. When the heart forgives, the body releases tension. And when the soul feels grateful, the body becomes strong. Every cell listens to the thoughts we repeat daily, and over time, it begins to reflect them. James Allen teaches us that the greatest doctor lives within us, our own mind. No medicine can cure what a restless heart continues to create. But the moment we choose peace over anger, hope over fear, and love over bitterness, our healing begins. A pure and steady mind builds a strong, radiant body. True health is not found in pills or treatments, it begins with a single, peaceful thought. Chapter 4: Thought and Purpose. A life without purpose is like a ship without a compass, adrift on a vast ocean, carried by every wave and wind. James Allen reminds us that our thoughts need direction, just as a traveler needs a destination. Without purpose, our energy scatters. We wake up each day unsure of why we move or where we're going. But when we discover a clear goal, something that truly matters to us, our thoughts unite and flow like a strong river toward a single end. Purpose turns wandering into progress, and confusion into clarity. Every great achievement begins as a purpose in the heart. It doesn't need to be grand at first, even the smallest purpose can grow into something powerful. What matters is that we choose it, commit to it, and guide our thoughts to serve it. When a person says, "This is what I will become," every thought, habit, and action begins to align with that declaration. The world may seem uncertain, but the mind with purpose becomes steady and calm, because it knows its own direction. Allen teaches that purpose gives strength to thought. A mind without purpose wastes energy on worry, doubt, and distraction. But when a person focuses on a goal, even obstacles become steps forward. Challenges no longer feel like enemies, they become teachers that sharpen our will. Just as fire refines gold, hardship refines purpose. Each difficulty tests our resolve, asking, "How much do you truly want this?" Those who answer with steady hearts find that purpose transforms pain into progress. Purpose also gives life meaning. It connects our thoughts to something greater than ourselves. When you wake up each morning with a reason to act, a vision to pursue, your days feel lighter and fuller. You begin to see that every small effort is part of something larger. Like a craftsman shaping a masterpiece, every choice, every thought, every word becomes a stroke of creation. Purpose doesn't just change what we do, it changes who we are. A mind guided by purpose is peaceful, not restless. It no longer chases after every passing desire, because it knows what truly matters. When distractions appear, purpose whispers, "Stay the course." It becomes a quiet inner voice that steadies us through doubt and fatigue. Even when results seem far away, purpose reminds us that every step counts. The path may be long, but it is no longer empty, it is filled with direction and meaning. James Allen shows that purpose is the bridge between thought and reality. To think without purpose is to dream without waking, but to think with purpose is to shape your destiny. Once you choose your aim and hold it firmly in your mind, the universe begins to move with you. Circumstances shift, people appear, and chances unfold. The moment your thoughts serve a clear purpose, your life stops drifting and begins to soar. Before we continue the book, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Your support helps us bring you more amazing audiobooks every week. Chapter 5: The Thought Factor in Achievement. Every great story of success begins quietly, in the mind. Before the first step is taken, before the world sees any result, there is a single thought that sparks everything. James Allen teaches that achievement is not born from chance or luck, but from disciplined and focused thinking. The person who learns to direct their thoughts with clarity and purpose becomes the true creator of their destiny. Like an artist shaping clay, the thinker molds reality through the vision held within the mind. A thought is a seed, an achievement is the fruit. But the seed must be nurtured with patience, belief, and steady care. Many people plant ideas in their minds but fail to water them with effort and persistence. They expect instant results, and when challenges arise, they abandon their dreams. Alan reminds us that success belongs to those who endure, to those who stay faithful to their vision even when progress seems invisible. The harvest always comes to those who keep tending their garden of thought. Determination is the force that keeps the dream alive when the path grows dark. Every obstacle tests our strength and asks us if we truly believe in our vision. Some give up, others grow stronger. The difference lies in thought. A determined mind does not see failure as the end but as a lesson, a guide pointing toward a better way. With each setback, the achiever refines their plan, sharpens their skill, and steps forward again, stronger than before. Persistence turns ideas into reality. Alan compares the achiever's mind to a sculptor working on stone. Each strike of the hammer may seem small, but together they reveal the masterpiece hidden within. It is not one great effort that creates success, but many small, consistent ones. When thoughts remain steady and actions follow day after day, the impossible becomes possible. True achievement is not a sudden event, it is a slow, patient creation born from unwavering thought. Clear mental vision is another key to achievement. You must see your goal in your mind before you can reach it in life. The clearer your inner image, the more power it gives your actions. Vision directs energy, just as light focused through a lens becomes fire. Those who drift without vision scatter their strength, those who see their dream vividly channel all their energy into making it real. Your outer world always reflects the picture you hold inside. In the end, Alan teaches that success is a reflection of disciplined thinking. Luck may open a door, but only focus and persistence can walk through it. The greatest achievers are those who master their thoughts and believe in their vision when no one else does. They think with purpose, act with faith, and refuse to surrender. Their achievements are not accidents, they are the natural result of minds that never gave up on the power of a single, unwavering thought. Chapter 6: Visions and Ideals. Every great life begins with a vision. James Allen reminds us that what we imagine in our hearts, we will one day become. Our visions are not just dreams, they are the blueprints of our future selves. A person who holds noble ideals in their mind is already walking the path toward greatness. Just as an architect first envisions a building before it is built, we must first see in our imagination the kind of life we wish to create. Our thoughts shape our reality, and our ideals are the stars that guide us through the darkness. Visions are the silent power behind every great achievement. They live quietly in the heart, growing stronger each time we believe in them. When we nurture our ideals, those images of beauty, truth, and goodness, they begin to shape our thoughts, and our thoughts shape our actions. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, our lives start to resemble the picture we hold within. Alan teaches that every dreamer who remains faithful to their vision eventually becomes the person their dream demands them to be. But to keep our visions alive, we must protect them from doubt and fear. The world often mocks dreamers, calling their ideals unrealistic. Yet, everything that exists today, every invention, every art, every discovery, once lived only in someone's imagination. The dreamers who refused to let go became the creators of progress. Alan urges us to guard our inner world fiercely, to keep our ideals pure and our hearts steady even when others cannot see what we see. High ideals lift us above the noise and chaos of daily life. When we aim for something greater than comfort or wealth, when we strive for truth, kindness, wisdom, we rise to meet the best version of ourselves. Ideals refine the soul, they make us patient, strong, and compassionate. Even when we fail to reach them fully, they draw us upward, helping us grow in ways we never thought possible. The value of an ideal lies not only in achieving it, but in who we become while pursuing it. Our visions must be supported by action. Dreams without effort are like stars hidden behind clouds. They shine, but their light never touches the ground. To bring our ideals into reality, we must work with discipline and faith. Each day offers a chance to take one small step toward our vision, no matter how distant it seems. Consistent effort turns imagination into creation. The clearer and stronger our vision, the more power it gives us to endure, to create, and to transform. In the end, Alan shows that visions and ideals are the seeds of destiny. What we dream, we become. What we believe, we create. The person who keeps their vision pure and unwavering walks a path that leads not only to success, but to deep inner peace. For when we follow our highest ideals, life itself becomes a beautiful expression of the truth within us, and that is the greatest achievement of all. Chapter 7: Serenity. In the final chapter, James Allen guides us toward the highest state a person can reach, serenity. True strength, he explains, is not found in noise, wealth, or victory, but in the calm heart that remains steady through life's storms. Serenity is the crown of wisdom, the reward of one who has learned to master their thoughts. It is a deep and gentle peace that comes when the mind and heart are no longer in conflict. The calm person does not escape life's challenges, instead, they meet them with quiet confidence, knowing that nothing outside can disturb the peace built within. Serenity begins with understanding. When we recognize that life unfolds according to the thoughts we nurture, we stop blaming others or circumstances for our struggles. We realize that anger, fear, and anxiety are not enemies to be fought but signals calling for balance and clarity. The wise person looks inward, understanding that true control comes from mastering oneself. In that understanding, tension dissolves, and a deep stillness takes root. Self-control is the bridge to serenity. It is the ability to remain composed when the world feels uncertain, to respond rather than react. Those who have learned to guide their emotions rather than be ruled by them possess a quiet power that others can feel. Their calm presence brings comfort, their silence carries wisdom, and their actions reflect balance. As Alan says, the person who has conquered themselves has conquered the world. Harmony between mind and action is the essence of peace. When our thoughts, words, and deeds align, life flows effortlessly. There is no inner battle, no guilt or confusion, just clarity and purpose. The calm person is not passive or weak, they act with intention, not impulse. They choose their words carefully, walk steadily through chaos, and inspire others not by force but by example. Serenity does not mean the absence of movement, it means moving with grace. The serene person also sees beauty where others see struggle. They know that pain teaches, loss refines, and failure strengthens. Nothing in life is wasted when viewed with understanding. Because they no longer resist what is, they live in harmony with the present moment. Serenity allows them to face change without fear, to forgive without bitterness, and to love without attachment. Their peace radiates outward, touching everyone around them. In the end, serenity is not something we find, it is something we build. It grows from clear thinking, gentle patience, and the daily choice to remain calm amid uncertainty. It is the quiet reward of a disciplined mind and a compassionate heart. James Allen leaves us with this timeless truth: happiness does not come from controlling the world, but from mastering ourselves. When we reach serenity, we discover that the greatest victory is peace itself. As we close the journey of As a Man Thinketh, James Allen leaves us with a message both timeless and profound: our lives are shaped not by chance, but by the thoughts we choose to hold. Every dream, every habit, every success or failure begins in the silent chambers of the mind. When we understand this truth, we gain the key to our own destiny. We are no longer victims of circumstance but architects of purpose, peace, and growth. The lessons in this book remind us that mastery begins from within. By shaping our thoughts, we shape our character. By refining our character, we shape our world. Thoughts of kindness bring harmony. Thoughts of courage bring strength. Thoughts of purpose and vision lead to achievement and peace. Each thought is a brushstroke in the painting of our lives, and every day is a new canvas waiting to be filled. Discipline, faith, and understanding guide us toward transformation. Life will continue to test us through hardship, fear, and uncertainty, but when the mind is calm and focused, we stand unshaken. Like a mountain that endures the storm, the person of peace remains steady, trusting that every challenge carries the seed of wisdom. The ultimate goal is not perfection, but balance. To think clearly, act with purpose, and live with serenity, this is the true path of fulfillment. The outer world may change, but the inner world remains steady and strong. In this quiet strength lies the power to create, to love, and to live freely. So as you finish this audiobook, take a moment to look inward. Ask yourself, what kind of thoughts do I nurture each day? What vision am I feeding? Remember, you already possess everything you need to transform your life. The power has always been within your mind. James Allen's wisdom continues to echo through time because it speaks to a universal truth: as you think, so you become. Cultivate noble thoughts, protect your peace, and live each day with purpose. In doing so, you will discover not only success and happiness, but the quiet, unshakable power of a serene heart.